Parker Schnabel didn't achieve his success by being overly generous. The Gold Rush star prioritizes his business and finances, and he's not one to hand out favors, even to those close to him. This includes Kevin Beats, the son of one of Parker's oldest friends and mining partners, Tony Beats. Kevin Beats launched his own mining operation, stepping out from the shadow of his legendary father, Tony Beats. But unexpected challenges soon forced Kevin to reach out to Parker for assistance. However, Parker wasn't about to make things easy for him. Kevin's mining operation relied on an aging A40 truck, more than 20 years old. When it broke down mid-operation, it brought his entire gold mining venture to a halt. Replacing it with a fully equipped truck would cost $300,000, far beyond Kevin's budget. Kevin approached Parker with $100,000 and asked if he could help. But instead of offering a straightforward solution, Parker offered him another 20-year-old truck, this one priced at $110,000, which exceeded Kevin's budget. When Kevin tried to negotiate the price down to $105,000, Parker refused, saying he doesn't haggle. Parker made it clear, business comes first, even with friends. In the end, Kevin had no choice but to pay the full $110,000. Parker's strict terms, with a small concession. While Parker refused to budge on the price, he did grant Kevin one favor, extra time to pay. When Kevin asked to defer the payment, Parker agreed but with a condition: he would take the payment no matter what. Kevin promised to repay the debt by the season's end. Now, Kevin faces mounting pressure. He and his crew have a goal of reaching 1,000 ounces of gold by the end of the season, but the truck malfunction set them back. To make up for lost time, Kevin planned to strip 3 acres at the Lynx Cut. However, with the clock ticking, he must find enough gold to cover his costs, including his debt to Parker Schnabel. Why Kevin Beats chose Parker Schnabel over Tony Beats for help. In the competitive world of Gold Rush, mining is not just about extracting gold, it's about proving one's worth and navigating complex personal dynamics. For Kevin Beats, son of the legendary miner Tony Beats, this challenge is particularly profound. In one pivotal moment, Kevin faced a dire need for equipment to salvage his mining operation. Instead of turning to his father, he sought help from Parker Schnabel. This decision was not just about practicality, it reflected Kevin's disappointment with his father's earlier promises, his determination to establish independence, and his belief that Parker offered the fastest and most reliable solution. At the heart of Kevin's decision lay a sense of frustration with his father. Tony Beats, known for his tough, no-nonsense approach, had promised to provide equipment to support Kevin's operation. However, the equipment fell short of expectations, leaving Kevin in a precarious position. For Kevin, this disappointment was not merely logistical, it was deeply personal. The gap between Tony's promises and reality undermined Kevin's confidence in his father's support, making him hesitant to rely on Tony again. Kevin realized that waiting for Tony to come through might only exacerbate delays, pushing him further behind in an already challenging season. Beyond his disappointment, Kevin's decision was driven by a deep desire to prove himself as a capable miner independent of his father's legacy. As the son of one of the most successful miners on Gold Rush, Kevin operates under a heavy shadow. Every decision he makes is scrutinized as either a reflection of his father's influence or a failure to measure up. By solving his equipment problem without Tony's help, Kevin aimed to demonstrate his ability to manage challenges on his own terms. He wanted to show that he could be resourceful, decisive, and self-reliant, a leader in his own right. Turning to Parker, a peer rather than a parental figure, allowed Kevin to sidestep the narrative of dependency and focus on building his own reputation. Parker Schnabel's reputation for efficiency and straightforward dealings made him an attractive choice for Kevin. Unlike Tony, whose assistance came with conditions and potential delays, Parker offered a solution that was immediate and clear-cut. Kevin understood that Parker's business-first mindset would ensure a swift transaction, allowing him to minimize downtime and get back to mining. Moreover, Parker's toughness and high standards appealed to Kevin's sense of urgency. While Parker's terms were uncompromising, Kevin valued the predictability and decisiveness of dealing with him. He knew what to expect from Parker: no favors, no delays, just a deal that would get him the equipment he needed. Kevin's choice to seek help from Parker rather than Tony was both strategic and symbolic. Strategically, it allowed him to address an immediate operational need without becoming entangled in the complexities of familial expectations. Symbolically, it marked a step toward independence, reinforcing his commitment to carving out his own identity as a miner. This decision also underscored the evolving dynamics between Kevin and Tony. While Tony's tough love approach has shaped Kevin's career, it also created an environment where Kevin felt the need to distance himself to prove his capabilities. Turning to Parker signaled Kevin's readiness to take charge of his own success, even if it meant stepping outside the family circle. Kevin Beats' decision to bypass his father, Tony Beats, and seek help from Parker Schnabel speaks volumes about his ambition, independence, and pragmatism. Faced with disappointment in his father's promises, Kevin chose to take control of his situation rather than wait for Tony to deliver. In doing so, he not only found a solution to his equipment problem but also reinforced his commitment to proving himself as a leader in his own right. By choosing Parker, Kevin demonstrated a willingness to prioritize efficiency and reliability over sentiment, showcasing the determination and resourcefulness that define his journey on Gold Rush. Ultimately, this decision was more than a practical choice; it was a defining moment in Kevin's pursuit of mining success and personal growth. If there's one thing fans of Gold Rush know about Parker Schnabel, it's that he's tough, focused, and unapologetically business-minded. While Tony Beats is renowned for striking hard bargains that ensure he benefits from any deal he makes, Parker takes a slightly different approach. He doesn't demand a share of the gold; he demands respect for the value of his resources and insists on deals that align with his business goals. Parker Schnabel's toughness doesn't stem from arrogance or greed but from an understanding of the harsh realities of mining. Every decision he makes is aimed at ensuring his operation stays profitable and efficient. It's not personal, it's business. This mindset has earned him a reputation as one of the most successful miners on Gold Rush and a leader who refuses to compromise. Like Tony Beats, Parker has an instinct for making deals that secure his own interests without alienating those he works with. While Tony often asks for a share of the gold as payment for his assistance, Parker takes a different route. He demands fair compensation up front, ensuring he receives the full value of what he offers. This approach eliminates the risks associated with relying on another miner's success to get paid.